Okay, group, so we are on 3.1 notes, Pythagorean theorem and distance. So Pythagorean theorem review very quickly. So hopefully you should know a little bit about Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So a is a leg and b is a leg. And what that means is that those are the two sides that aren't the slanted side. So we always will have a 90-degree angle, and the side C, the hypotenuse, that is always across from the 90-degree angle. So this is the hypotenuse over here. And this will always be the longest side. So you can note by that as well. The hypotenuse is always the longest side. So let's do a little bit of review for Pythagorean theorem. So if we want to find the missing side x in example A, this is the hypotenuse here, and I can tell because it's across from the 90-degree angle. So I would have 10 squared plus 24 squared equals x squared in this case. Okay, so if I do 10 squared plus 24 squared in my calculator, I get 676 equals, and we still have our x squared left. In order to get rid of this square, I have to square root both sides. So what happens here is the square root and the square cancel out, so I'm left with x. And then in my calculator, I'll do the square root of 676, which is 26. So x is 26. All right, let's do letter B. So here in question B, okay, the hypotenuse is 24. The legs are x and 6. So we have x squared plus 6 squared equals 24 squared. So this is a little bit different than the last question. So we're going to go ahead and simplify here. So 6 squared, you can do that in your calculator if you need to, but it's 36. 24 squared is 576. Okay, so once we have those simplified, we solve for x. So we're going to subtract 36 from both sides. Okay, so we get 540 over here. And then to finish out, we'll take the square root of both sides. So we get 23, and we're going to round to first decimal place. So it'd be 23.2. Okay, letter C. So if we look straight across from the 90-degree angle, the 26 is the hypotenuse. So 24 and x are our legs. So 24 squared plus x squared equals 26 squared. If we do 24 squared in our calculator, we get 576. And then 26 squared is 676. So we're going to subtract our 576 from both sides. If we take the square root, so that those cancel out there, we have x equals, and the square root of 100 is